Hey, what's up, good brads? Welcome. Come on, welcome into class, guys. Hit that like button on the way in. That's how you pay your school tuition. Keep in mind that we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, emotions, or feelings. We cater to the truth. We cater to common sense. We do not complicate that, guys. All right, got a good one for you guys today. Today, we end all that. We nip it in the bud today, guys. We kill the noise today, guys. We all see the thumbnail. We all know what we came to do. Now, Candace Owens is here with us, and we got a white liberal man. You know what I mean? I'm going to call him White Mike. You know what I mean? He is going to represent the fake pro-black talking point. You know, they argument. You know what I mean? The hell of a mother argument. You know what I mean? And mainstream media argument. He going to represent that. You know what I mean? I prefer that we debate, Candace debate this argument, this particular argument with a black brother, you know what I mean? But again, a lot of our brothers, they just like to hide behind this little victim mentality, this victim mindset, and let the same people that sold them on playing the victim, let them do the talking for them. You know what I mean? While they throw rocks at those guys while they play oppressed. Now that don't make no sense, right? These same dudes that have this argument, they'll call me a coon, they'll call me a sellout, but they won't call the same rappers, the same entertainers that they spin and conform to the consumerism and promote and put them in high places. Don't forget the Instagram models, you know what I mean? The fans only models, because those women, they not cashing out every month off women dollars. No, they cashing out every month off simp man dollars, yo. And those be the same guys that'll try to down another black man for holding black men accountable. Guys, I repeat, this is an emotional awareness channel. That means you come here to critically think, guys. That means you're not thinking like the rest of the herd. You're not going to take this mindset of the herd. You're going to critically think your way through this, guys. That's what that means, guys. All right? You see, too many people have trapped themselves into a cage with this mindset, with this victim mindset, with this white privilege, white supremacy. Everything get blamed on white supremacy. So many people have embedded that in their mind to where that's actually, it's counterproductive now. It's counterproductive. You can't blame you can't blame white supremacy on the little black boy choosing to sell drugs instead of staying in school, going to the NCAA where the rules is a little bit different now for black people. You see what I mean? Like, once you give black people opportunity, you're not a victim. And we've been given opportunity a long time ago too. Yeah, we may have been victims at one point, but none of us living and breathing right now can use that and should use that. You know what I mean? So without any further ado, let's get into this debate. Candace, I know how wild you get. White liberal man, I never met you. But if you get too wild, I'm just gonna mute y'all and I'm gonna come back to me and y'all calm down and then y'all get back at it. You know what I mean? But just be respectful and keep in mind, guys, that this the end all be all argument right here. This the end. If white liberal man, if you could prove to me that we black folks today in 2020, 22 is victims, then I shut up. I would go back into my whole program of emotional intelligence and rearrange things. I'd take 2 months off if you could prove to me that a functioning black man, a man with 2 hands and 2 feet, is a victim. I don't give a fuck what what privilege white people get. Their privilege don't take away our our work. If we put in the work, it don't take away our result. They could be given whatever they given in this world. If we put in the work, we gonna get something back. That's a fact. Fuck is we looking over our shoulder for? All right, guys. So, like I said, guys, y'all do your thing, and let's keep it respectful. You know what I mean? Class, Candace Owens, white liberal, mainstream, fake black pro, hell of a mother. Let's get it, guys.
Was there ever a point in history where white privilege did exist?
No. Yeah, I suppose when we lived in a country where if you were black, you were not allowed to go into certain places, right? I suppose you could say again, and not that's not, I guess that wouldn't be white privilege. You would call that Nordic privilege in the progressive era when there were signs that said Irish need not apply. So that's a different, that is white on white, a lack of a privilege. Of course, there's examples in the history of the world where you would have been privileged if your skin was white, especially in this country and in other countries as well. But today, no, white privilege does not exist.
When did it end?
Over time, beginning with the civil rights era, it's not a particular incident or moment, but multi-generations, the country became significantly less racist. I would say after Reconstruction, after the Civil War, after, when we had desegregation, fought the Democrat institutional racism. We fought back against the KKK when the Civil Rights Act was signed, when blacks were allowed to participate in Major League Baseball, the National Football League, the National Basketball Association, serve an elected office. All those things, contributed to the end of what used to be privilege in society, white privilege.
Hold on now, man. I didn't know you was gonna be a participant. So wait, hold on. You a white man, but you're a conservative white man, and you're on the side saying that it's over. The white privilege thing is over, right? It might have been, but we was not even heard of when it was, right? So that's what you're saying, and you're white. And you so we have a white liberal man fighting for the victim mindset of an African American, and we have a white conservative man fighting for the equality and equal rights of a functioning African American. Now, all right, this is getting interesting. Guys. All right, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You said less racist. Is it still somewhat racist?
No, do you just have questions? I think.
No, you said you wanted a dialogue. I'm having a
okay.
conversation.
No.
It's the least racist country in the world.
No, America is not a racist country today.
Is it still racist? So
no.
When did it end?
No.
You can't answer the question.
It ended when it ended.
I just did.
Okay,
no, you didn't. You said less
I will
racist.
answer. I'll answer. I'm answering you.
Thank you.
When it stopped being systemic, when there stopped being laws in place that stopped me as a black person doing what you are able to do as a white man.
No, I'm not asking that. Systemic racism is not simply that issue.
Yes, you just asked me to define when it stopped being, when this country stopped being racist. That's the answer.
When?
I can't give you the exact date and time and hour. I'm telling you when.
Give me the decade.
What do you mean?
Yo, if we're gonna argue and we're gonna debate right. Now we're not gonna debate like dummies. I just did the video last night on debating with dummies. You know what I mean? We're not gonna start jumping around and start asking for resources. We're talking about the topic at hand. All right? We're talking about the topic at hand. And see, guys, remember, go back and watch that video. In fact, I have that video at the end of this video. Peep game, guys. This is what the liberals do. This is what the pro-blacks, the fake pro-blacks, this is what the hell of a mothers do. They play word games now. Now, your facts is not important. Do know that. Nothing you say, Candace, he's listening to. Your facts is not important. He already sold on the belief, and that's what it is. You know what I mean? So y'all can carry on, but I'm just telling you, we already did this. We went down this rabbit hole. But so far, so good, Candace. You're killing them.
Mid-1970s.
Mid-1970s. So mass incarceration affecting black and brown communities disproportionately
Because they committed more crimes.
As to why? Why did they commit more crimes?
Because we ripped apart the family.
Because of their economic situation. I'm not fucking talking to you, dude.
Why are liberals so angry? I can't figure out why you're angry. Why are you angry?
I'm not a liberal,
right now?
so stop assuming my political
affiliation. You just came out of nowhere and just start cursing.
No, you invited me up here, raised my hand, and you said,
I'm saying you just turned around and you're cursing at someone. Why don't you calm down? It's just a conversation.
I'm perfectly calm.
Yo, I agree with her, bro. And I need y'all to stop getting all hype. Yo, y'all get so emotional, yo. For y'all to be victims, for y'all whole argument, for y'all to be fighting a victim argument, y'all do turn into the attacker a lot. Like, that's what makes no sense with this whole argument. That's what makes no sense. Because it be the ones that scream that they victims and they oppressed and it's the system, but they sure is aggressive in getting that shit across. And it's false. It's a false narrative sold to you by your hell of a hateful mother, yo. Damn. Get out your emotions, y'all. Now calm this shit
If you
down,
want to turn
guys.
around and curse anyone behind you,
I can.
you're
It's
okay.
a free country.
You can't.
Okay. No, but I'm saying that it's not necessary to have this dialogue for you to turn around and be angry. I do always remark, and I am going to suspect that you are liberal because right now you're trying to sell me
I'm
my
not
own.
liberal.
You're selling me my
said
own
it.
oppression, so that's a very liberal
I'm
stance.
not liberal.
Usually, when a white man stands up and tells me that yes, this is a racist country and is oppressed, they do tend to be liberal. Only liberals try to sell me my
But
oppression.
I'm not.
But okay, I'm not going to assume your
Thanks.
political ideology. So
Yes, I do.
I mean, to answer your question for me, when the system stops being racist and there's nothing stopping us, and you brought up the prison rates, and you said something that was actually really important. You said it's because their communities have been economically depressed. So that would not be because of the color of your skin. That's economic privilege. If you ask me whether or not I believe in economic privilege, I would tell you yes. If you ask me whether or not I think that somebody born into a family of billionaires will be afforded more privileges in life than somebody that is born in the projects of Chicago, I would say yes, because economic privilege in this country does exist. But there is no law in place that is stopping a person because of the color of their skin from gaining that economic privilege, which is why I do not believe that white privilege, which is based upon the color of your skin, exists.
Is black poverty and white poverty different? Do
No.
they face different?
No, poor is poor.
That's a lie. White people are more likely to be in rural poverty, which is different than urban poverty.
That's because black people don't live in rural parts of America.
What?
That's because black people don't live in rural parts of America.
Why? Historically, why? Why did black people flock?
Because of Lyndon Baines Johnson, urban planning, central planning, Great Society, where he said, we are going to verticalize the black community, destroy the black father, introduce drugs in the late 1960s, subsidize single motherhood, which used to be 22% in the 1960s, which is now 73%. Only a government program could make something like that happen.
Did it have anything to do with the lynchings in the South and the hostility towards black people in the South?
Well, first off, you say
is there any reason why they left the South?
Just so everybody knows, literally not half, you go 1/3 of the people that were lynched in the South were white Republicans. So Republicans were being lynched in the South as well. So let's not pretend that if your argument, if you're asking me, it seems like you're. So I just.
Yeah, guys, hold on. Now I see what's going on here. Now, come on now. Yeah, you're not combating each other's talking points. It's like White Mike, it's you, White Mike. I ain't even gonna hold you. You know I'm Candace Owens biased, but it's you, White Mike. You on an attack. Do you even care about her answers, or are you just trying to get off what you been groomed to believe? Are you listening to the woman answers? Because she's answering you on point with facts. You know what I mean? Now you want to give you date on the hour and shit. You want her to give you hours on a date. Bro, come on, guys. Let's keep it fair, guys. Let's keep it fair.
Just responded.
Does it have anything to do black people leaving the South and going to inner cities and other?
He just answered that question for you.
No, I said, does it have anything to do with the KKK,
Very little to
lynchings,
yes,
and violence in the South that black people face?
So what it has to do with is the fact that black people continue.
So answer my question.
No,
Very little to
Does
nothing.
it? Yes or no?
Very
You're
little.
not allowing
Answer.
me to listen. You're not going to be like, you're not my boss.
You
So
guys
don't
do
tell
the
me.
same shit.
Don't
You
tell me
guys
how I
talk to
have to
people all the
answer
time.
your
I was just
question.
over there
Okay,
with you shutting people down.
nobody's intimidated from you telling me how I'm going to answer your question.
Intimidate you. I'm
You're not
trying to
going
have
to
an
cut. You're
honest
not going to cut me off.
conversation.
Okay.
I'm trying to have an honest conversation with you.
Why don't you
guys do
stop
not want to.
exercising your invisible white privilege and let the black girl talk for a second? Okay.
That's nice. No, this has nothing to do with
Okay.
that.
So
Got him. You see what I mean? Like this is a reverse psychology thing. It's just easy. They easy. Victims is easy to beat because they emotional. They too emotional, and they hateful. And like I tell you all the time, if I could get you to hate, then I can control you. And if I can control you, I can take all your money.
answer your question.
So white privilege exists. Wait.
I said invisible white privilege. I said invisible white privilege. If you listen,
of course
okay?
it's invisible. White privilege is not a tangible
White
thing.
privilege does not exist. Economic privilege does exist. Okay. If you're asking me, do I think the black community has been crippled economically? The answer would be yes. It has been crippled economically by Democrat policies. You just heard me say that
Who
in
does
there.
it?
Democrats
Democrats are Americans. Democrats are in America, so therefore you just admitted that there has been disadvantage by black people by Democrats who are Americans. You just admitted it.
It is not based off. You asked me if white privilege exists. The answer is white privilege. Because you're born white, that means you're going to not have this or that. It does not exist. No, it does not exist.
You just admitted that the Democrats, the boogeyman Democrats,
they're not boogeyman. They exist. Boogeyman doesn't exist.
No.
60 years
Democrats
ago.
do exist.
They did it.
Yo, why are we playing games like it's not about white privilege anymore, bro? It's about green privilege, bro. Niggas with money is winning. Niggas with the money is getting the advantage. It don't matter what color skin you have. You know what I mean? This is why we got so many fuck black folks, the elites, in position of power, and they can't help. They can't help us at all because they'll get removed because they working for the same people that they want to sell us on that's oppressing us. So now they want us to believe they're not part of the system, this system that they all want us to. Come on, man. It's hypocritical. It's stupid,
So
guys.
boogeyman means doesn't
They did
exist.
it.
Just so you know, there
We're
are
talking about
Democrats.
So
today.
you admit that it exists.
60.
I don't think you're comprehending. You're not.
So,
You're not
let-
We
comprehending.
not.
Sure that you
You're
are.
not.
You said
60 years ago, white people had it better than black people. Over time, there's no more systemic laws that are in place. Let me ask you a question.
You're not gonna answer
Let me ask you a question. What can a white person do that a black person cannot do today in today's America? Name one thing.
Good
Well,
question.
black people
Answer the question. Isn't that how this
Right.
works?
Fucking question. Black people who smoke.
Hold on, bro. You're gonna have to watch your mouth. You're gonna have to watch your mouth on this panel, guy. And you're gonna have to answer these questions and stop accountability dodgeballing. All right? Now answer the fucking question, White Mike.
Marijuana. Black and white people smoke marijuana at the same rates. Yet a black person is 3 to 4 times more likely to be put in jail for that.
Okay.
And I know the reason why, because you have the police in the urban
No,
communities. It's either police those communities. Sure.
because
But that-
actually, I had a girlfriend. I had a family member who got a DUI, and I had a girlfriend who got a DUI.
Just to let you know, by just saying what you're saying and standing up here and knowing what's going on through the police brutality, through injustice,
I
all
love
this stuff.
this is so.
You're
I
a
guys,
joke.
I
You're
love
a
that
joke.
behind me. There's like black people rolling their eyes, but the two white guys are yelling at me, telling me that I don't agree with them. This is what I love about white liberals, right? Like they know
I'm not a
it's so
liberal.
important
You're a
for
Marxist.
them to sell us
No, I'm
our
not.
oppression that they'll come up and tell us we're a race. Just
Do you
say.
speak
That's a fact, Candace, and I know what you're saying. That's why they so hell-bent on keeping us dumb. They sell us this story, and they fight with us. They act like they fight with us. This the same shit. The same shit Margaret Sanger, you know what I mean, Elizabeth Staten. This is the same shit they did to the dumb women. This is the same shit they did to our black women, yo. Gonna try to make it like they're aligned with them. Whole time they fixing them up. Planned Parenthood and all that shit. Know what I mean? That's why I tell you guys, it's time, guys. We got to start vetting these brothers, these so-called brothers of ours, bro. We got to start vetting them, yo. Because a lot of them is way too emotional to be able to build with us, bro. They way too emotional and not realistic. They not realistic, guys.
for all black
Just
people?
say it. Just say
Can
it.
you speak for
Well,
all
why
black
don't you
people?
stop speaking for black people? That would be
I'm not.
great. Okay.
I'm not.
Mic drop. And guys, before we go any further and before we close this off, yo, I appreciate y'all for coming out. We're going to end this debate right there. You spoke, you said it, you ended. Mic drop, Candace. They need to stop speaking for black people. Never once did we ever ask them to speak for us. And now you got some dumb black folks running around here that listen to them, but they so-called hate them. Guys, salute again. Thank y'all for coming out. White Mike, it was a nice try, but you lost. Get on out of here now. But guys, keep in mind, guys, let me pull up for those of you with the victim mindset, because you know I gotta keep it in the fabric. I gotta keep it in the cloth. Salute to my guy Steve T. All right, guys, great debate, great battle. You know what I mean? But before I let you guys go, I want to go over some things for you guys that got the victim mindset and you think you really is a victim. You know what I mean? I told you guys, we have no history. Our history is in the book, in the basic instructions before leaving Earth. And I know, y'all liberals, y'all fake black pros and all that, hell of a mothers, y'all don't like this book because this book don't got no gray area. You know what I mean? But this is why I don't play with it. I don't play with the gray area. So for you that think you're a victim, let's read some things, yo. The Lord works righteousness. This is Psalms 103:6, guys. The Lord works righteousness and justice for all who are oppressed. All right? So if you really feel in your heart that you're oppressed and the white man keep you down, go to your God. Go to your Father. That's what that's telling you. That's telling you that through him, you good. He'll protect you. You're not oppressed no more when you take him in. When you believe in him, you're no longer oppressed. Get rid of the stupid story. You can't run with it, all right, guys? Let's go to Philippians 4:8, guys. Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there is any excellence, if there is anything worth of praise, think about these things, guys. All right, good breads, and that's what we stand for. That's what we represent over here. That's what we represent over here, guys. You know what I mean? I don't know, something about that verse that they want me to read it. Let's check the next verse, guys. Jesus said to him, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me, guys. That's John 14:6, guys. Y'all already know what time it is. This is why you can feel how you want about me. You can feel how you want. I'm gonna remove the gray area. I'm not in nobody delusion. I'm not in no go along, get along group delusion. Nobody think for me. Nobody speak for me. Nobody control my feelings. I don't hate no one, guys. And that's how you gotta unhook to change the laws of your mind, guys. Everything you need to know is in that human being handbook. All right, guys. Two more, guys. Romans 3:23. For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. You know what I mean? So don't walk around here feeling like you're oppressed, bro. Don't walk around here feeling like somebody got one up on you, bro. We all have sinned. We all dealing with some shit. We all feeling like we held back. It's just some of us is working, and the ones that's working get the blessings. The ones that try to wiggle their way out and do the least and just settle and get comfort and believe in the dumb shit and don't take in new information, those just the ones that's going to suffer. And those are the ones that's non-believers. Those are the ones that hear me and, it's too hard. It's too hard. You know what I mean? That's all. Psalms 11:5, guys. The Lord tests the righteous, but his soul hates the wicked and the ones who love violence. That's why I tell you guys, unharden your heart. Don't stay. It's okay to get hurt, and it's okay to vent. But how long you gonna be venting? You know what I mean? Before you fuck that shit. Don't think about it. Throw that shit in the back of your mind and get the work. Because the more you keep hating, whatever it is you hating, whatever it is I can get you to hate, the more you hate that, the more money you spend, and the more time you waste being successful, becoming peaceful. Remember that, guys. Like I tell you, I have nothing to gain from fooling you. I have nothing to gain from standing on your shoulders, hurting your feelings, making you feel bad. I am not your competition, bro. I'm your brother, not your friend. Remember that, guys. Drink responsibly. Strap up, wrap up. Don't play with your life, guys. 2 videos is going to pop up. One on the left, one on the right. For you to continue your viewing experience over here at the School of Common Sense. Get home safe, guys. I'll check y'all later.